Okay, so this next game, I played against a bot from chess.com rated 1500. I had the white pieces, and the opening was a Pirc defense. Playing against a computer is always tricky. So here I played bishop c4, which is not the most common move. And here the computer played this really strange move. It's just a blundering a pawn. The main continuation is knight to f6. But this is not even a gambit. This is just blundering a pawn. You can see the evaluation is +2 pretty much. After c6, I just retreat. e5 is also a terrible move. Here, bishop g7 was probably better. I played c3, although knight c3 is also a good move. And taking the pawn is also really good. The point being that you can't take because you trade queens, and we have this weak pawn here and here. There's no development for black to speak of, and the king is stuck in the middle of the board. So, but instead I played c3, just supporting the pawn. And then another terrible move. This is a beginner's move, just bringing the queen out early in the game. Now, there is a threat in the position. The threat is that this pawn is being attacked, and possibly there is an attack on the bishop. So I played this move. Now the computer is giving knight f3 as the best move, which sacrifices a pawn, or giving it back, since white is up a pawn. The point is that if you take after bishop blocks the check, white does have compensation. I mean, look at the development. 2 bishops out, the knight's out, and then the queen is just not really doing much. It's gonna get harassed soon. So if you play something like bishop g7, which looks logical, then after this move, the queen has to move. And here you can even play h3, setting up a little trap. You cannot take the pawn, because after rook h2, you're losing the queen. So this is just game over. But instead, I defended the pawn, and after bishop h6, now I attack the queen. And after the queen drops back, I just castle. And here I just continue my development and move away from the attack. The bishop was attacking the rook, so just move out of the way. Here I should have played e5 immediately. The point is that after you could take the pawn immediately. You could take that, but even stronger is just the knight attacking the queen. And after this, you cannot take that knight because discovered check, and you are losing the queen yet again. So now I have control of the center. Black's king is still in the middle of the board. The pawn structure for black is terrible, and he's about to get checkmated or just lose a lot of material. After bishop d3, now I play the move that I should have played a move earlier, e5, just opening up lines. and after takes, I am threatening discovered checks everywhere, and I'm also threatening this bishop right here. So I mean, king f8, just give him the bishop is probably the best that black can hope for. But instead, the bishop drops back, and I just went knight g4, and well, you're getting a rook for a queen, so that's good enough to win the game. I mean, the computer obviously is not going to resign, so the game just went on for a lot longer, but this is just not even worth analyzing. So yeah, this was a pretty quick game. It was essentially over in 15 moves. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.